We've got two amazing opportunities for you. If you want to write your book or start your business or clear the clutter from your house or train your dog or have 15 minutes of silence every day or whatever, we got the practicum back up. We've been running this every day through July and August, every weekday, and you can be a part of it for $47. therealsambennett.com/practicum. And it could not be simpler. Every weekday at 9 Pacific, 12 Eastern, 5 British summertime, we hop on Zoom just like this. We're in a meeting though, so if you want to show your face, you can. You don't have to. And we say hi, and I breathe us in, or Veronica breathes us in, or a student leader breathes us in. And then I set the timer for 15 minutes, and I mute my microphone. I leave my camera on, and we all work for 15 minutes. And then when the alarm goes off, we go, yay, that was 15 minutes. Hooray. And somebody goes, oh my God, I cleared out my desk. And somebody else goes, oh my God, I wrote my friend that I've been meaning to write to for 10 days. Oh my God, I did this, I did that. I sat in the garden. Right? And then the next day we do it again. And the next day we do it again. And the next day we do it again. It is an incredibly effective productivity practice. You will get more done in 15 minutes than you ever imagined. You'll have more fun than you ever imagined. It's so great to like get together in community and be like, hi, and then just head down and work. We don't talk. It's not a lot of chit chat. And then you have somebody to report to. You can be like, I did this. And we all go, yay. It's so fun. So you can join for just the month of August. If you want to try it out, you can get an annual subscription. And we've opened up the early bird for the Get It Done Lab. It's just the order form right now. It doesn't have like any of the big details on it. So you're just hearing about this now, sort of secret from me. But if you want to sign up for the lab that starts in September, that'll go from September to December, September 9th to December 9th. And it's worksheets and inquiry. It's really a way to deepen your Get It Done work and get something done that matters to you. It's designed to be a 90-day productivity sprint. If you enroll in the Get It Done Lab, you get the practicum for free. And if you enroll early bird in the lab, you also get your book done for free, which is my How to Write a Book course. That I have to tell you actually works, because I've lived it. Please sign up for lab if you want the whole Megillah, if you want to just finish out 2023 with a big old bang or a soft little whisper. But if you just want to dip your toes in, please try practicum. You can sign up and be with us tomorrow at noon. It's an amazing practice, and I think you'll really love it. But even if you just come once a week or once a month, I mean, it's $47. Why not? Cool. Let's do our work today. So I wanted to talk about how you all are so special and inquisitive and sensitive and literate, and you're a groovy bunch of people. Please invite your friends, by the way. If you've got other friends who are as groovy as you are, who are sort of looking for community, please invite them here. We would love to have them. Your friends are the coolest. The fact that you're so special means that you're going to succeed in a way that's a little more special. You're not going to do it the same way everybody else does it. And what matters to everybody else doesn't matter to you. You don't want to succeed in the way everybody else succeeds. Do this with me now. Grab a pen or just think inside of your mind. What is a quality of yours that you've been criticized for? Something that maybe you've wished was different about you. Something that you have maybe felt has stood in the way of your success. But just the first thing that bubbles up for you is fine. Maybe you're too talkative. Maybe you're too pushy. Maybe you make jokes at inappropriate moments. I was certainly told that I was too sensitive, for sure. Talks too much, too emotional. Yep. Too scattered. Great. Super slow. I even speak slowly. I have projects that I've been working on for decades. Yes. Inability to brown nose, right? Exactly. Too many art media. Told I should focus. So unfocused. Great. Impatient with adults. Yes. Good. Now I want you to think about something that you've been praised for. Something that you like about yourself, that you think other people should be more this way too. Oh, apologize too much. Yes. Good. So apologetic, impatient, unfocused. Right. So I'm trying to turn those negatives into just sort of single word or 2-word things. But now what's a positive? What's something that, you're delightful, you're insightful, you're delicate, you're poetical, you're walking party, you're a one-woman party, optimistic, inspirational, creative, compassionate, impatient. Good. I like impatient. Lazy. I say I don't want to waste time on things I don't want to do. That's not lazy. That's decisive. Inspirational, optimistic, calming. Yes. Perceptive, impulsive, charming. Great. Now, swoosh them together. Maybe you're perceptively slow-moving, caring, scattered warmth, right? We're going to put them together. Prolific and inspiring, creative or compassionate, thoughtful, fun, right? So apologizing for fun, right? Lazily creative. Exactly, Leah. Exactly. Writing compassionately. Yes. Problem solver, creative. Yes, Quinn, good. Yes, grounded and slow. So are you getting this a little bit? Can you put them together in a way that feels fun? Talkatively inspirational. Yes, that could suggest maybe a line of work for you, MK. Inspirational talks. I've heard of people getting paid for those. So maybe you're pushy with a gentle voice. Maybe you're loudly sensitive. Maybe you're quirkily normal, like 17th century futurist with Shakespeare, right? What did I say? Quiet mom with a sharp knife. Anne Patchett is a quiet mom with a sharp knife. Impulsive problem solver. I love it. So we've got to stop this practice of like, okay, this is the bad part of me and this is the good part of me. Baby, it's all good. It all comes to serve you. It may have been deemed impolite or something that your mother didn't like or something your fourth grade teacher didn't like or something your first lover didn't like. And the things that are so great about you are also sometimes not so great, right? Like it's wonderful to be creative until you've got 47 ideas bubbling on the stove and you don't know where you're at. We're going to take away this, oh, it's good to be like this and it's bad to be like that. And we're going to combine them into like a blondie brownie and say, this is who I am. And now how can you take the next step on whatever it is you're working on in that fashion? How can you move forward on whatever it is that's important to you with an impulsive problem solver, with a compassionate writer? Quinn says, well, if you procrastinate, when you finally get going, you are fucking efficient. Well, that's true. I got to tell you, this word procrastination, it like eats people's lives. And here's what happens to me a lot when people find out what I do. They go, oh my God, I procrastinate all the time. I procrastinate so much. I procrastinate on everything. I never do anything to the last minute. Nobody does anything to the last minute. That's how we know when to do things. Because it's the last minute. Now, what the last minute is going to be a little different from everybody else. For example, I set up these Facebook Lives the morning of. Well, sometimes I have a topic in mind in advance. I don't usually. I wake up, I look for inspiration in the moment because I want to be talking about what's live and present for me and for you guys right now. But somebody else may feel like, oh no, I've got to get all my September Facebook Lives planned out right now because it's already August. Right. So for them, that would be the last minute. But, we don't get out of bed an hour before we need to get up and go like, okay, well, I'm just here ready early, I guess. No, you get up in the amount of time that you need to get up. And sometimes for those of us who suffer from anxiety, I have been known to delay the getting up, delay the getting ready to leave the house so that I'm sort of rushed. And I use the anxiety rush pressure to hopscotch over my anxiety about whether or not it's good enough. Right. To sort of push me out the door, to push my projects out the door. And I think you do that too. I think we all do it. I don't think it's wrong or bad. I think it's the way we are. So quit giving yourself a bad time. And honestly, the stuff that you haven't gotten to, it probably didn't need to get gotten to. Things are fixable. People are human. You drop the ball, you drop the ball. It's not that big a deal. Gracefully ball dropping. That would be another one. So where does this take you? When you think about combining, when you are creatively truthful, and we might call creative truthfulness, Fran, we might call creative truthfulness lying. I'm truthful in a very creative way. We could also call it acting, right? That's what acting is being truthful under artificial circumstances. Leah says, yes, finding ways to manage our experience. Exactly. Scatteredly nice. Yes, Julie, you're just out there scattering niceness. What do? I scatter niceness. I'm a nice scatterer. I love it. What does that spark for you, right? You guys, like I said, you all are creative thinkers. Where does that take you? Like if you could be both, if you could lean into both. So we take these things that maybe seem to oppose one another or conflict with one another. And if we think of them like that energy ball exercise, you've got two energy balls in your hands. We sort of bring them together in that like power way. What comes up? Where does that lead you? What sparks new for you? Like, oh, I could. What if that would make a good blog title. That would make a good title for a memoir. That could be a fun way to introduce myself. That could be something fun to put on my about page. This is being late avoids uncomfortable small talk. Okay, here's another one. I hear this all the time too about how much we all hate small talk. Just don't do it. Just refuse to do it. When you get introduced to someone, oh, Sam, this is so-and-so, this is Sam. Hi, what do you do? Blah, blah, blah. And you say, so what's really exciting you in your life right now? Ask deep questions. What's your favorite season? What's a place you visited that you would love to go again? I love to ask, where are you from? People love that question because everybody likes to talk about home. So rather than think, oh, no, I'm going to be oppressed by small talk, think, oh, no, I get to have great conversations. And I'll tell you something that'll happen. I mentioned this occasionally. This is my public service announcement. Have you noticed that when you're talking to a stranger or someone you've just been introduced to, and they their head sort of goes back like this, like, right? They maybe blink a little bit more or something. Yeah, they're recalibrating. I used to think, oh no, they think I'm a space alien and they hate me, but that's not it. They're just going, oh, this is different than the other 10 conversations I've had tonight. Oh, ding, 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 ding. They're like ratcheting up to your level or ratcheting down to your depth, however you want to think of it. So just give them a second. Because like I say, you're different. And you may have been told, again, you were too much, too sensitive, too deep, too feeling, too insightful, too talkative, too whatever. Great, fine, whatever. Let them catch up with your too muchness, and then they'll be delighted. And you'll be delighted because people have untapped depths. Just nobody told them it was okay to talk about things that matter with strangers. But it is. It's okay to talk about things that matter with strangers. Claire says, I love small talk, especially when it involves shoes. Shoes is not small talk. Shoes is very important talk. Don't get between me and my shoes. How do you feel about merging these together? You could do a couple more too. Like, what is something else that you're not so crazy about yourself, or that other people have criticized, and something else that you do like about yourself? And how can we bring the two energy fields together? How can we create something that, because we are contradictory. We all have a voice in our head like goes, well, that's not logical. You can't be loud and quiet at the same time. Really? Rita Rudner could. Where'd that name come from? But she was loud and quiet at the same time. Or maybe you're just 1,000 shades of beige. You know, maybe you're just like sweet and fluffy and stuff, and then you're Beatrix Potter. Great, do that. What I want to say is these things are gifts. You didn't ask to be this way. And what do we do with our gifts? We share them. We give them. Give your gifts to the world. Give the gift of your authentic presence, of you showing up. And I guarantee you, the thing that you've been procrastinating on the most, the thing that you know would make the biggest difference in your life, that if you signed up for practicum, you might actually get done, is waiting for you to step into this, waiting for you to step into the full discomfort of your full expression. And yeah, are you going to be too much for some people? Absolutely. Those aren't your people. Walk on. God bless the unsubscribes. Quit pussyfooting around, unless pussyfooting is your specialty, right? Are you getting the sermon? Are you getting on board here? We need you to be you, and you need you to be you, and you need to succeed in the way that is meaningful to you. And what you'll find, for those of you who are terrified of criticism, you'll find that being criticized for what you actually are doesn't actually hurt. I was so happy when I got my first 1-star review on Amazon, because it made me feel like a real writer. And one of the reviews, I was like, well, the book is all this rah, you can do it stuff. And I'm like, well spotted. Yes, it is. And it's true. If you don't like rah, you can do it, you should probably give me a skip, right? I don't mind that criticism because it's true. Yes. Leah says, or they're looking for ways to get away. That's also possible. In which case, fine, fly, go away. Go away. I'll find somebody more interesting. There's at least one interesting person in every room, I guarantee. They may not show up as the most interesting, but if you start talking to them, you'll find them. Okay, says this is all echoing a conversation she had yesterday. Excellent. I love it. Julie says, I'm nicer with myself about having so many interests and embracing my multi-focused, reframing the idea of scattered. Right. What about kaleidoscopic? What about multidisciplinary? What about containing multitudes? I contradict myself. I contain multitudes. All right. So this is my message from me and the late, great Sam Christensen to you today is be you. You may have noticed you haven't much choice in the matter to begin with. The you that is you keeps sneaking out under the door anyway. I think about Peter Pan putting his shadow in the dresser. We want to keep our shadows in the dresser, don't we? But no, we have to keep our shadows with us. So combining that which is shadow and that which is sunlight. Combining that which is approved of and that which is disapproved of. Combining that which is revolutionary and that which is shyer than shy. You can leverage the energy of these things, and it's going to be so easy for you because you're like this already. And I guarantee you, no one else is doing it. Not in your way. No one else is doing it. Not in your way. We need it. We need your voice. We need your art. We need your work. We need your presence. We need you. Just as you are right now. Julie says, oh, I almost wrote kaleidoscopic. Yeah, good. Kaleidoscopic. Good. Taylor says, definitely a thing I needed to hear today. Veronica says, feral goblin fairy princess. 100%. Y'all, my COO is a feral goblin fairy princess. She is. Call me lucky. I am. Kaleidoscopic. Yeah, take it away, Leah. You guys can swap with each other. Share. There's plenty to go around. If you are not currently signed up for practicum, please sign up for practicum. I can't wait to see what you guys would create in even if you just signed up for August, just for the practicum. If you don't even sign up for the lab, I really want you to check it out. It's an incredible community. It's an incredible experience. It is my aim in life to have 1 million people all over the world spending 15 minutes a day on something that matters to them. And now I've given them a mechanism to do that. And I've given you a mechanism to do that. So please hop on board. Again, even if you sign up and never do it, it'll still be worthwhile. Isn't that funny? it'll still be worthwhile. It'll still have an effect on you, I promise. Hooray for being the incredible, multifaceted, one-of-a-kind, never before seen, never will be seen again version of you that we love so well. Thank you for being here. Please tell your friends. This community grows and thrives because you share it. Let's inhale. You ready? Let's inhale. 2, 3, 4. Hold. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Thank you.